Hello everyone and welcome back to Chronos Plays Legendary Heroes Trails in the Sky. Today, well, we gotta make it back to the head maid's room, and I won't be surprised if we get into some sort of encounter with Colonel Richards and the Special Ops guys. Are you going home for the day, Miss Hilda? Yes, I believe so. Just be sure not to do Her Majesty any further discourtesies. That's not fair. But please relax. We are patriots to the core. That's good to hear. Now I believe that we shall be on our way. But pardon me, by your leave. By the way, ladies, I don't think we ever got your names. May we ask them? Ooh. Oh. Lena is my mom's name. That probably fits, right? I mean, Shara, she's a well-known bracer, right? Dorothy, she probably leaves her marker on people wherever she goes, so they might know her too. So, Lena. Hi, isn't that a lovely name? It has a pleasant ring to it. Thank you very much. And how about you, miss? You may call me Karen. Karen, you say? What a very pretty name. You're too kind, sir. I'm rather fond of it myself. Are you now? Oh, right. We're with the Special Ops. My name is... I think that's just about enough. I sense that ulterior motive at work. But no, I mean, at least not from us. Dots. Please be safe on your way home. Aww. We got a Myra's. That's not out of the ordinary, to be quite honest. Well, aren't you Mr. Popular? Mrs. Popular. It was like their eyes all changed when you told them their name and tell them your name. Hey, it was not. I didn't see you shying away from joining in the conversation. Sure, but that doesn't mean I wasn't nervous. I kind of lost all my confidence there. Huh? Man's always sick. What's all the noise about? Oh, Dunan. The lady of the court. Hey, you maids. You don't look familiar. These two are the new hires whom I'm instructing. This is Lena and that's Karen. They're still quite inexperienced, so I'm giving them some extra training time. Tots. Did he recognize us? Not good. Given how many times we've run into him, it'd be bizarre if he didn't recognize us. Come on, Philip. Enough with the staring. It's quite unusual to see coming from you, stiff upper lip and all. But pardon my rudeness. You look much like my niece. My eyes were playing tricks on me, it seems. I'm dreadfully sorry for the discourtesy. Oh, it's no bother. Please don't concern yourself. You know, now that I stop and look, I must say you both look quite lovely. You with the brown hair, you're very healthy, clean look to you. Ugh. As for you, I personally think you look best with that raven hair of yours even longer. I'm honored. Ah, yes. Lena, was it not? You shall attend to me this evening. Huh? Your Grace. Ew, I don't want to serve him tea. I don't think tea is what he wants served. Oh. Your Grace, your flirtations were, while flattering, are best saved for another time and place. All the maids of the castle work directly in service to Her Majesty Queen Alicia. I trust you're not forgotten. I know. Some folks simply can't appreciate a joke. The castle will be mine in a week's time anyways. You get set aside time for some fun then. Oh, Jesus. Dots. Your Grace, please no more of this. I do not mind when you're drunk. I do not mind when you drink to excess, but you know how your libido gets you in such instances. That's not good. I say this, knowing full well that I may be reprimanded for it. But I said I was just joking. Enough. I'm going to bed. As you wish, Your Grace. Your room is right over there. Oh, alright, Lena. You just let me know if you have any problems. Anything at all. I'll give you the best advice the future king can give. Thank you very much. Are you cute? Yes, good, good. I was kind of hoping you bounced off the door. I apologize unreservedly for all the fuss. His Grace will likely remember nothing of this come the morning. Please set your mind at ease. I should certainly hope so. I'm truly sorry. Madam, young missus, I beg your pardon. I must take my leave. Sigh, I feel so badly for him. He truly seems to bear the weight of the world on his shoulders. Oh, do you know Mr. Philip personally? Oh, I thought she was talking about the Duke. That's a joke, obviously. I knew she was talking about Philip. Yes, ever since we were children. Though not nearly as well as we once did, thanks to the one he serves. I see. He sure seems like he's nervous all the time, doesn't he? I'll bet that everything between the Duke and the Colonel has him completely on edge. Probably, yeah. By the way, what was that you were saying earlier about me being the popular one? The Duke certainly seemed awfully fond of you. Ugh, please. I like to keep my food in my stomach, thank you. Oh right, back to before. I feel like I'm missing something. Why would the Duke want tea so late? Oh, Estelle, you sweet, sweet child. Well, you see... Estelle, allow me to elucidate the matter of tea and why gentlemen should never request it in polite company. Huh? Come closer. Oh. Dots! Now do you understand? Yes. Hopelessly... hopeless? Completely hopeless. More like innocent. She's still like a teenager, come on. Thanks for everything, both of you. If not for you, I don't know what we'd have done. Probably slaughtered everyone and got into the keep yet anyway. Please, it was the least we could do in Her Majesty's service. I only ask that you complete the request she made of you. I feel the same way. I beg of you, do everything in your power to save the princess. Oh, are you one of her royal retainers? Yes, I regret that I really get the chance to serve her directly. She's so kind and open. She's always treating me more like a friend than a servant. The thought of her being held captive keeps me up at night. Except when I fall asleep, then I dream about my puppies. Understand. Well, you can rest easy now that we're on the job. We'll save her. Shall we be going? I mean, yeah, I'd imagine so. Don't believe any suspicions. I don't believe any suspicions have been raised. Just keep alert until you return to your room. Alright, so yeah. So this is where we run into people? Wait a minute. Wait a minute, what's this? Oh, it's the calf? Yeah. This is the dining room. Oh, any treasure? Oh no, we've been down here before, haven't we? Yeah. Almost certainly we've been. Oh yeah, this is the door. Alright, yeah, we've been down here. Let us return to the rooms. Up here. What, might I inquire, are you doing at this late hour? Oh, woman's voice. Malthea? Ah, Malthea. Ah. Captain Malthea. Good evening. I realize you've been invited here, but don't you think it's a bit late for kids to be out walking around? Please, pardon us. We've simply never been in a castle like this, and we couldn't resist the urge to look around. Oh, that's certainly understandable. So, where were you? Half an hour ago. Please enlighten me, if only for my own edification. Maid's Corner? Maid's Corner, huh? No, Maid's Quarter? Cellar? There's a guard down there, though. So he would totally... Maid's Quarters. I admire your honesty. So let's not waste time on games. Indeed, in fact, we received several reports of you going in and out of the maid's quarters. Do you not think it's a bit odd to be looking around in that particular place? What? You don't think that questioning someone like that would, when you already have the facts, is a little cruel? I'll take that as a compliment. So, what business have you in the maid's quarters? We saw some pretty fine maids and we're asking them for tea. I suggest you answer honestly. Well, Stella Joshua. You've been here the whole time? Oh, Zin, there you are. Zin! Oh, he's drunk. Yeah. Now that's the stuff. You're drunk. Oh, sorry. Oh, hey, if it ain't my favorite gorgeous officer lady. Nice. Some luck that we met up again, huh? I suppose. So what's going on? Are my students here causing any trouble? Students? No, it's just that they were in the maids' quarters for a while. I merely wanted to know their business simply as a security precaution. Oh, I totally get them. I gotcha. I just sent them off to find some munchies to go with my booze. Hey, Joshua, you kids find anything to eat? No, the cooks aren't back yet, I guess. We went to ask the maids if there was any way we could get our hands on something, but no luck. Oh well, I guess I'll do without, I guess. Hey, I just had a great idea. You want to come join me for a drink? She is literally half your size, dog. I mean, hey, nothing goes with drinks like a beautiful lady. I'm afraid I'm busy, so I'll have to decline your generous offer. My apologies for the misunderstanding, but I would advise you to return to your room and remain there for the rest of the night. I have to investigate any suspicious activity, you understand? Of course. It is late. We should probably get to bed. Very good, then. Now, if you'll excuse me. Are you gonna go interrogate the maids? I feel like you're gonna go interrogate the maids. Huh. Denied. Oh, well, might as well just go back to the room. Right. We'll go with you. And also, thanks for the quick cover, dog. Sigh. Looks like we managed to convince her, at least. Oh, so you're not drunk? Sin, aren't you drunk? I was acting drunk. I haven't had a single drop. No way, your face hadn't even gone all red. He focused on making his blood circulate better, which made it look like he was intoxicated. It's done with some kind of Eastern martial arts breathing exercise, right? Huh, I'm surprised you're familiar with it. But hey, you seem to be in the tight spot, so I figured I'd distract everyone. Nice, huh? Saved your bacon, as the saying goes. Huh, you're an evil man, Zin. Okay, sure, you did help us out, but you also surprised the hell out of me. Sorry about that. So what's the story? What story? I would have thought it'd be obvious. The story of you meeting with the Queen. Whoa, wait, what? How did you... Did Elle tell you something about this? Actually, I couldn't get him to tell me anything. But now I know anyways, don't I? Dots! Without prior knowledge, there's no way you could have guessed. So how much do you really know? I guess it's finally time to show you this. Produced a letter from his pocket and handed it to Estelle and Joshua. What's this? I know this handwriting. Well, don't just stand there, read it. It'll explain a lot. Okay. Dear Zin something. I hope this letter finds you well. I know I've been out of touch. I'm in a hurry, so I hope you'll pardon my bluntness. My work concerning the Jaegers is leading me into Imperial territories. However, due to the fact that unusual forces seem to be influencing matters inside Liberal, I feel uneasy being absent for so long. This is why I must ask a favor of you. It's Cassius. Can I persuade you to come to Liberal and help out if they need it? Since you haven't been to Liberal before, perhaps you could think of it as a recreational trip. There is a martial arts competition before the Queen's birthday celebration, and foreigners can participate. It could make fine camouflage. I realize this is sudden, but if you can do it, I would be most grateful. I'm intending to return to Liberal before the festival, so hopefully you'll be able to have a drink together when I return. Cassius Bright. P.S. You may have a chance to meet my son and daughter. They're currently apprentices at the guild, so if you happen to meet them, feel free to test the extent of their training. Try not to bail them out too much unless it seems like they really need it. So Dad actually asked you to come to Liberal? Which means he's in Ambronia now. That's the long and the short of it. The long and the short of it? What it means is that you were in cahoots with him all along. That's kind of a nasty way to put it, don't you think? I owed Master Cassius a favor from the time he spent in Calvard. This letter just gave me the chance to make us square again. I suppose. When did you realize we were his kids? I had a feeling from the outset once I saw Estelle's techniques with a bow staff. I asked Kilika about it and that confirmed it. It would have been nice if you said something about it at all. We've been worried sick, wondering where Dad's been. I know, and I'm sorry I haven't said anything. But I got the impression from the letter that he was trying to keep his whereabouts a secret. Still, you're definitely his kids, alright, if you can pull off a job as big as sneaking at an audience with the Queen. I suppose so. He knows this much. Wouldn't hurt to tell him everything, right? I agree. It'd be probably best to fill Zin in on everything. I mean, we're gonna need more party members. It's a bit far-fetched to say that we could put an end to this whole situation on our own, after all. I mean, we still need an additional party member. We're down one. I'm assuming Oliver's gonna come back, but I actually haven't checked to see if we got his equipment yet. I see. I thought something seemed a little off when everyone was talking at the party. Alright then, I'll help you out with that little request. What? You will? Yep, this is the ideal opportunity to settle my debt to Master Cassius. Please let me help. We'd be glad to. Thank you once again. Oh, I actually thought this was an anime cutscene for a second. Like, straight up when they started zooming down, I'm like, this doesn't look like in-game footage for whatever reason. What is this place? I never would have imagined that something like this even existed. It's larger than I expected. Lieutenant Lawrence, if you'd be so kind to show us the way to the lowest level. Yes, sir. Whoa! Is that some kind of mechanical monster? Well. So these must be the archaisms? Sure. Holy shit! He took out that thing in one stroke. You were the quickest to react. You are indeed truly a force to be reckoned with when you don't hold back. You flatter me, sir. Your quick draw technique as well was quite remarkable to behold. I can see that you study the Divine Blade himself, under the Divine Blade himself. I'm humbled. I still have a ways to go before I can really humble anyone, I'm afraid. But time awaits for no man. The skills I possess now will have to be enough. My strength may be meager, but I must forego this kingdom's future, or forge this kingdom's future with my own hands. My brave men! The way to the ultimate power is open. A bright new dawn approaches our beloved Liberal. I expect only the best of each of you. By your orders, sir. We of the Special Ops will work as one for the Colonel. For the glory of Liberal! It's hot out. Also, those guys are really weak, except for I guess the Colonel and Lawrence. The generic soldiers, they are, like, so easy. I understand the situation. You both performed admirably. I'm amazed you were able to deliver the Professor's messages to Her Majesty in person. Haha, we just got lucky is all. No, we just look good as maids. The real question is, how much longer is luck going to be on our side? Yes, we're really going to have to stay focused. If you understand that already, then there's nothing more than that I need to tell you. In any case, we can consider Professor Requestle, oh my god, Professor Russell's request to be fulfilled. Please accept this as compensation for the job well done. Now then, Zin. It was pure providence that Cassius invited you here. We need the help of an A-rank bracer like yourself. No need to even ask. Even if I didn't have the debt to repay to Cassius, I couldn't possibly stand by idly in a situation like this. I'm with you until the end. I knew we could count on you, Zin. By the way, what's this A-rank business? It's the rank that signifies a full-fledged bracer's full power. There are 7 ranks, ranging from G on the bottom up to A on the top. No S rank? So he's the highest rank you can get? Wow! I never knew you were such a badass, Zin. Well, I may be A-ranked, but I'm still an underling, so to speak. There are 20 A-rankers across the country, or continent, and above that there's an informal S rank. That one's only granted to the bracers who successfully resolve issues on a national scale. And there are only 4 of those on the entire continent. Whoa! I'm not sure I even want to think about what they can do. You really don't know any of this stuff, do you? One of those 4 is Master Cassius. What? Okay, Joshua, you're not going to tell me you knew about this already, right? Sorry, but yes, I did. He solved a major case for the Republic about 5 years ago. I swear it's hardly worth even getting upset about anymore. Royal Army soldier, hidden hero, divine blade, S-rank bracer. If he really is so damn awesome, then it sure would be nice if you come back and take care of this case. You may be right. If he was with us, perhaps this would never have escalated to where a coup d'etat was even possible. Dots. Joshua, is that what's wrong? Just thinking about how strange this is. This whole chain of events apparently started with Dad going off on his trip. It's as if whoever planned the coup was waiting for him to be gone. At least, it's just the impression I have. Oh. So what you're saying is that the coup was planned around his departure for the Empire. Am I correct? No, I'm sure that would be overthinking things. Probably not, actually. I can't think of anyone who could possibly manipulate Dad like that without him noticing he was being used. He probably noticed, but he's also probably on a very important mission as well. They'd have to know him and his behavior patterns exceptionally well to be able to pull it off. Well, yeah. I never knew what he was up to, even though he was so close. I don't think Colonel Richard could ever have managed to pull the wool over his eye. More likely, it's just the two major events happened to overlap with each other. Regardless of the circumstances, we cannot currently rely on Cassius to help. Therefore, I'm resolved to prepare for the worst. I believe an emergency conference of the Grantsville branch of the Bracer Guild is called for. Huh? All other things being equal, we have a request that comes directly from Her Majesty the Queen. The third article of the Bracer Code states that we shall never act in a fashion that interferes with the government. We cannot ignore Her Majesty's request, however, we must act. We're no match for the Royal Army as we are. I asked the cooperation of all bracers in Grantsville, including Zin, of course. Oh, okay. If we come in conflict with the intelligence division, we'll need all the help we can get. Ideally, we should have the cooperation of other branches, but the checkpoints have been completely sealed off as of today. Ostensibly to foil any potential terrorist activities. What? So basically it amounts to martial law. So the enemy's finally moving at full tilt. This may be to stifle any activity on part of the Royal Guardsmen in hiding, as well as ourselves. Can we get Julia? That would be dope. If we're going to conduct a rescue operation, we'll have to do it with the resources on hand. Oh, fun! But we're up for it. So, do we have a solid idea where the prisoners are being held? Yeah, probably that royal estate, right? The one on the road that was like quarantine, where the guards were. Not quarantine, but like under strict security. That's been on my mind for a while now, actually. I believe the most likely place is the Royal Villa. Yeah, that's the place. That's the building in the forest, right? It would make sense. If the soldiers are using it under the pretense of counterterrorism, few would question it. But I can't imagine they'd want to lock a lady of the royal family in a cell in Liston Fortress. Considering it's the army we're going to be going against here, I'd like a more solid confirmation, however. If we assaulted the wrong place, we'd have hell to pay for. Yes, precisely. But in either case, we must assemble any braces currently in the royal city. Could I ask you to assemble them here for me? Any information you could gather while doing so would be much appreciated. If I'm not mistaken, Estelle, you and your friends are acquainted with a reporter, correct? Oh, you mean Niall? Yeah, we should see if he's picked up anything significant. Also, we must attempt to enlist the aid of the guardsmen who are in hiding. Julia! If we can get them to contact me, it would be greatly appreciated. So in other words, we need to get in touch with Sister Julia. She helped us with the invitation before, so we should let her know what's going on. So off to the cathedral then. There are 4 other braces in the city: Kurt, Grant, Karna, and Lance. And Lise? Sure. I'm just gonna call like Anne. Check the bars in their usual hangouts. They may also be in the hotel. If you see them, please instruct them to come back here. Sure thing! Alright then, off we go. But like, do we have any quests? We don't! Alright, that's gonna be it for this episode. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the episode, press like below. If you're not subscribed yet, when you get in my video section, check out some of the content and see if it's to your liking. Once again, thank you for watching. You all have a great day.